Testing, yeah, we're good. Alright. Looks like I'm about to go back to this. It's your Destiny 2 thing. I moved my webcam a bit, so if it's weird, I don't know what to tell you. I rearranged some stuff in my room, so the webcam is pushed back further in the desk. Sitting on top of a bunch of books or something right now. Anyway, I'm gonna load this game back up and see what happens here. I'm assuming it's loading. I can never tell. Yeah, there we go.
Hello.
Yellow.
Hey.
Hey, what's up? So how do we get to the last level? I'm trying to find Bowser's Castle. I don't know where it is. I don't know what this game is at all.
He sort of looks like him.
Yep, I loaded the game up and I was like, I guess I'll start playing. Maybe I have to do something before Eric gets on and Christina's not online. And I played for like 5 minutes and she signed in and I was like, hey, give me a little bit. And then she started messaging me stuff and she was like, what do you mean by this and this text thing? Or I was like, I can't respond to that. And she sent another question. I was like, okay, well, I guess I should probably close this game now. Oh, man. I didn't know if my progress from this trial being saved. Like, I only played for a couple of minutes.
I'm not sure if it does.
Yeah, it transferred over. I still have my character in here. I was like, what the hell is this? The whole one human hunter or whatever.
Let us know when the shields are down and we'll hit that ship with everything we got.
Okay. Yeah, I have no clue what to do. I guess I'll just go ahead and keep walking forward. I'm assuming I have to clear out this, like, beginning area, maybe.
Hologram could help. Let me take a look. The shield generator should be at the bottom of the ship.
Guess I can't join you unless you're part of
I'm black. I don't know if I can be in the clan. Clan jokes. Yeah, I wouldn't even know how to do that. I probably can't yet until.
No,
Oh, wait.
you can't until you're out of the tutorial.
You can try to sing me one. I don't know. I see it, and I see invites as an option, but I can't do anything. I can't make one or anything yet.
Usually it's from the orbit.
I mean, I'm in a space game, so I'm kind of in orbit. That's how that works, right? I know Destiny. All I know about Destiny is people are like, Destiny's awesome. And they're like, I played Destiny for 100 hours, there's not enough to do. And I'm like, it's 100 hours.
Burning out. Anyone heard from Akora?
And then it's on, like, monster cans.
Monster cans.
Yeah, yeah, the codes or whatever.
Last time it was on Red Bull.
Maybe it is Red Bull. It probably is Red Bull.
No, it was, the first one was.
It's on something. It's on cans or something. I know Red Bull just had their Street Fighter promo.
What?
It was you could get like special costumes. It was a whole thing. It was really stupid. I got like 10 cans of Red Bull, started drinking them, pulled out the tabs. I was like, I can't wait to use these shitty costumes. And it's like, oh, it's exclusive to PS4 somehow.
Oh, it's sort of like how I couldn't get the Monster Hunter Street Fighter Quest because I didn't own it on PS4.
Oh, Street Fighter?
Yeah.
It's really dumb. The biggest problem I have with that is that, like, it's their system, so it doesn't really make any sense. It's like, for a Street Fighter, you're connecting, like, you have to make a Street Fighter account, more or less. I feel like, so I'm sitting here and I'm playing this thing, this intro right now, and I think, I want to believe that this is what some people were thinking No Man's Sky's combat was going to be like. So they got it and they're like, what the fuck is this? Totally fine game. It's just not this.
They were totally two different things.
Yeah, it's they hyped up their game a little bit too much. I was playing it yesterday, like, this is still pretty cool. But
yeah, from the little I played, it was fine.
Yeah. It's just the people that were thinking like, oh man, you're gonna be able to like land, and it's gonna be like Call of Duty combat, you're gonna be able to see other players and make guilds and all this stuff, and I'm like, that's not in the game. None of that's in the game. I still have, blah. I'm forgetting the name. the Division installed. Or, I'm sorry, I reinstalled it. The game is
The
huge.
shield generator should be straight ahead.
Yeah.
Still shooting people. I'm hurried. I'm shooting them as hard as I can.
Destroy the turbine. The shield should fizzle.
Oh, my kitty.
Yes,
Stop
just like
shooting
that.
people. Cat came.
Pardon me?
The cat came here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you called yourself the Cat King. I was like, what is this? What happened?
Heat levels rising. It's working.
Oh boy. I tried out that Doom VFR thing. Illegally. That's not worth money. Man,
Yeah.
The shields are down.
Jeff didn't seem high about it.
Zavala?
I was hoping, I was like,
Head
man,
topside.
I disagree with Jeff. Like, this game is probably going to be okay. I really like Doom, and then I played it and I was like, this is stupid. It's really dumb. Oh my god, Eric, I'm so scared.
Why?
I'm in this ship and it's blowing up and I just don't know what's gonna happen next. It's like at the shield generator.
How do we come back from this?
You don't. Welcome to a world without light.
Guardian, something's wrong.
I want to, like, somehow translate every single character in a game to a WWE wrestler.
Creature,
I can't figure out who this person's supposed to be.
you are
I was
Cade?
gonna, this big dude in the beginning who's just like kicking me around.
behind walls.
I'm
Brock
assuming,
Lesnar.
yeah, he's either Brock Lesnar or Triple H.
You've merely forgotten
Probably
the
Brock.
fear of death.
I'm assuming he just shows up a couple of times throughout the story when it's convenient.
Acquaint you.
Yeah. Because he's the boss.
He's throwing me out of the ring.
Your kind never
He holds the
deserved
title.
power you were given.
This is the part where I spear him and I accidentally hit the ground second.
And your
Yeah.
light
Whoops.
And get told,
is mine.
You still listen to that there, All Systems Goku?
I haven't listened to any of it.
Oh man, it's great. It gets progressively better.
Why?
I don't know, it's just something about... I haven't seen Dragon Ball Z since, like, it was airing on Cartoon Network. So hearing them, like, get to certain parts, I'm like, oh man, I completely forgot about this, and hearing their perspective on it from, like, not knowing stuff about it. They're up to the Android saga now,
Oh God.
which is great because I had forgot like, oh yeah, Android 16, 17, and 18 weren't the first ones that showed up. It was those other two. I was like, oh, man, great.
What other two?
Remember? See, it's the thing. There were like two androids before. There was like 19 and 20. There was like a fat one, I think, and one that looked like an old man or something. Oh man,
I vaguely remember that.
I want to say when 16, 17, and 18 all show up, that's kind of starts like that goes into the Cell Saga. So
Yeah, because Cell was supposed to absorb them.
yeah. So I just forgot. I forgot about that. I forgot about some of the stuff that happens on like Namek. I forgot about all the stupid costumes that the people, not costumes, but like when people aren't in their like gi, like the number of times when Krillin is like dressed up or whatever. Oh man, good stuff. Good stuff. Where am I? Where does BattleNet say I am?
Story Earth.
Damn it.
Oh, are you walking really slow?
I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, I am. Very slow.
Yeah, it's story. That's the reason you're walking really slow.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Because you got suplexed.
God, what if he said, "Welcome to Suplex City"? Just kicked me off the edge of that building. That would have been pretty great. Man. So, video game reviews. I don't know if I told you, but I finished Wolfenstein 2.
I haven't finished one.
1 is really good. 1 has some issues. And then I heard people last year talking about how great 2 was, specifically reviewers. And then when I looked at Steam, like when I looked at like the Steam community stuff, like people were like, oh man, combat kind of sucks in this game. And then you hear the thing from reviewers, are like, oh, I just play it on easy. And I'm like, but I want to play the game. I want it to be some sort of a challenge, but it is really hard. And it kind of sucks. Like, the stuff that's supposed to be great isn't, like, super great. And then, like, by the time you get to the end, like, it's pretty cool. But it gets hyped up a little bit too much. Specifically from reviewers saying, like, oh yeah, there's all these crazy moments, and there's this other moment, and this other moment happens right after that. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, I guess. I think I'm walking slightly faster. No, I tripped.
Found your ghost.
I tripped.
You're alive.
Yes, this is my NSA agent.
I can heal you, but I
All right.
can't resurrect you. Not since. Guardian, the light.
I will be with you soon. Probably not.
They've taken the city. The Traveler.
No, I'm behind you.
Oh dear.
Is killing powerless guardians. We have to get out of here. I'm picking up an emergency broadcast. Rendezvous.
It's really fun for me to play games like this because I spend so much time now playing like random old games. The thing is, like, you would think like, oh man, Contra on the Nintendo is old. But I'm like, Contra on the Nintendo is old, but everybody's played that. I'm gonna go play Contra on the C64. So it's like 8 colors. And what, like, half the enemies are like transparent and like disappearing randomly. Great. Can't shoot the bird. It's supposed to be cinematic. God. I see my friend loaded up a game. I got the nerve to uninstall Battlegrounds again, finally.
They had no chance without their
To
powers.
uninstall?
Yeah.
Guardian, if you die,
Hooray.
I can't resurrect you.
I have a gun.
We need to be very careful.
Hmm. What was the other game I played that had this issue of like, you play the game on a console and then when you play it on PC, it's like, oh, you can aim. Oh, it's Borderlands. Borderlands is a game when you play it on console. It's like, man, I need this gun with this increased like headshot damage or increased body damage. You play on PC and you're like, oh, I can headshot whatever I want to whenever.
Yeah.
It's a survival game.
It's that
You didn't tell me this.
Is it
Sorta is?
or we found
Man,
it?
if you told me I had to go punch a tree to start crafting shelter, this looks really good. This looks really good. Hey, it's like that Star Wars game that everybody's mad at, but
It'd be amazing if you could start punching a tree.
man, I see trees. At some point, maybe that's the expansion. It's just the tree punching expansion. Gosh. So this is from the Halo people?
Yep.
Man, I had people at Toys R Us that were like trying to convince me all the time, like, oh dude, PlayStation 4s are on sale, you should get one so you can get Destiny and join our clan. And I'm like, I'm not getting a PS4 for Destiny specifically. It would have been for Street Fighter. But then they announced that was coming to PC, and then it would have been for Killer Instinct on Xbox One, but then that came to PC also.
Now this came to PC.
Yep.
Pretty sure you've noticed that certain enemies have different weak spots you shoot for critical damage.
Oh no, I didn't. I've just been shooting the thing that looks like it should be their weak spot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sometimes it's their back.
Oh yeah, I saw like the flamethrower guys or whatever. They have those like giant tanks on their back.
Yeah, if you see like I think they're the yellow numbers, that's a critical.
Okay, I was thinking that was, I don't know, special damage. Oops.
But a lot of the times it's, yeah, their head.
Oh, look.
You know, and
Perfectly good guardian.
Have you run into the shield guys yet?
Things must be worse than I thought.
I ran into guys that had like extra armor or something.
Time to go, people.
Oh, if you run into the ones that deploy like a shield,
Yeah.
you shoot the middle of the shield so they retract it.
Oh, I think I just used my ability, whatever that is. Is it like
But
a hole or something in it?
Belongs to you.
The name's Hawk.
no, you'll
And this is
you'll
Lee,
notice it once
the
you
best
see it.
pilot we got. What about you? Fit to fly?
Because otherwise you can't shoot them at all.
Probably gonna need one of these too.
Or you can shoot their
Time to
feet.
make yourself useful, Guardian.
Oh my
All
god.
right, people, spin them up. Got a long flight ahead of us.
This is Far Cry 6 if it took place in Montana again. Shit got really bad. Oh man, every now and then, like when I'm just like out somewhere, I just imagine hearing somebody like just pull up behind me and just say, "Hit him with the bliss bullets." So good. Such a stupid.
light.
Oh man.
Place at the center of my empire. See me, and the Red Legion will be your true guardians.
It's Brock Lesnar again.
Dominus, the city is secure. Those who fled are being hunted, and those foolish enough to
There's Paul
remain-
Heyman coming out from behind Brock Lesnar.
Victory, as with all things, is yours to claim.
This victory is as much yours as mine, old friend.
All that remains is the completion of the cage around this great machine. Then we may begin the extraction of its power and put it to its rightful use.
They call it the trap.
I don't know. I think the game looks
I would
really good.
contend that other
Yeah, I was surprised when I saw the trial. I think the trial was like 30 gigs. So I installed it and I was like, huh.
Controlled and exploited.
This seems like it's streaming because it looks like it's too good for how well it's running on my computer.
Yet they believe to be a
Oh man.
Dominus.
I guess they had to optimize it for a PS4
We
so
have
they could
spent
do
our lives, you and I, working to reshape
Yeah, it runs
a
really
lot
good.
more with what they had.
reforge our people, rebuild an empire nearly destroyed by Callus's greed and corruption. There is nothing in this universe greater than you. The Red Legion will have that machine's power. You will be called Emperor. What more would the Dominus have?
I would have words.
And you notice how some enemies have shields? Like colored shields?
I think I've seen like an orange shield or something on some people.
So normally, say you have a fire weapon, shoot them with a fire weapon and it will go down faster.
So you're the one who speaks.
Does it match the color of the shield or something?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's 3: void, fire, and arc.
I was looking at like something and it showed like a little flame icon, so I was like, oh, this must
Yeah, that would be
flame.
fire. You can't really have all 3 since your primary isn't gonna do elemental damage.
Coming up on the European Dead Zone. Gonna be our new home for
Your others can take it down, it just takes it down slower.
Do you recognize it?
Good heavens.
That's where we're supposed to go.
that thing? They call it the Shard of the Traveler. I call it not a
Golden
place you
Gun
wanna
is
go
so
poking around.
good.
The hell? Man, I forgot you got Destiny on PS3. Forgot all about that.
Yeah.
'Cause I had considered when you got it on PS3, I was like, maybe I should get it on PS3. I'll wait for it to come to PC. It just never happened.
And PS4 because of the expansion.
God, what the hell is this?
Because that's around the time I had got the PS4.
Eric, help me. Why am I in third person? Oh God, why is it telling me about local chat? Eric,
Oh, because you're in a city?
no. What happened? God.
You're either in a city or you have a sword.
Oh, look at this. I can see you.
How could I not have known the name Gaul?
I see you as a friend.
There is work to do. Let's get moving, shall we? I am here for you.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what I'm doing.
You. I can't do anything.
Oh, you're still there?
I guess it doesn't allow you to.
Man. This looks pretty good. Pretty good. But let's see.
Yeah, it doesn't let you
My frame
join.
my frame rate is 1920 by 1017. Okay.
Oh, I'm out of primary ammo.
This place is so beautiful. If I must pass beyond.
Great. Oh man, I was gonna say everything that looks solid in this game is solid. It never happens.
You can play soccer there.
Oh god. Can I take a car and play soccer in my car?
No.
Damn it.
I'm pretty sure that's trademarked.
So there, there's some old game called Car Polo that I was like looking at in an emulator the other day. And I was like, oh my god, this is like prototype Rocket League from like 1980. It's I think it's 4 cars, like 2 on 2, and there's 2 nets. And like the first time I tried, I didn't get it. Like years ago. This is before I knew like Rocket League was going to happen, and times have changed.
I hate this part. The generator.
Goodbye. Anything for you?
Do you have a... Oh. I'm glad to see you safe. I am Tyra. Tyra Karn. I'm sorry. Have we met before? Losing my connection to the light has been...
So you have 3 different specs, too.
I understand you seek the shard.
You'll just get them later on.
I too have
Is there some...
Its jagged, broken edge. A wound.
The hell are all these? Oh!
I do not
Alright, I've heard of the Legend of Ingrams.
The shard.
Yeah.
Our history
They're
is with you now.
unidentified items.
Let me just do this. It's telling me to equip an item, but I think I just did. Yeah, I did. I did it too early, so now it's telling me, like, unequip that item that you have so you can equip the worst thing. Alright.
Did you want to talk? This is... Whew. Lot of civilization. For me, at least. Of course, I've been living outside the city half my life. So... Anyway, heard you want to go poke around that busted-up hunk of traveler. You Guardians have a weird idea of a good time. Oh well. Lewis and I know plenty about trust. Be careful out there. Don't let the view distract you.
Now I'm walking very slow.
I can do this. I can do this. I got this. I'm looking at this map and I'm having flashbacks to Warframe.
I want to say the walls.
Man,
Be glad there's a map.
Warframe has a map. It just doesn't make any sense.
Destiny 1 didn't.
Oh wow. I'll walk through that person.
Very important. That's on the package. Hi.
Oh, I got you. Ah, cute game. That's cute. It's like, what the hell are these little icons here? Do I go to these places? And it's like, you can go to these places as soon as you purchase them. Let's see.
Huh?
The, on the, whatever, the director thing, looking at the destinations, and there's the Curse of Osiris and the Frozen God. Oh.
Oh. I didn't know they'd show up for you.
I mean, I can see them. I can't do anything with them, but I can go to purchase them.
Interesting. Except you shouldn't be high enough for them anyways.
I'm level 3. That's almost 30.
You sure you want to do this? That shard is the reason this place is called a dead zone.
We have to, Hawthorne. It's a sign.
Yeah, a sign that says dead zone.
I'm still waiting for this Monster Hunter game I've heard so many people talking about. Still doesn't have a date for PC.
Are you surprised?
No. I fully expected this.
You know, I've been all over the EDC.
I'm just hoping it's before October.
Nothing says come visit, like a dark haunted forest.
But non-guardians aren't supposed to leave the city.
Here's the thing about city rules. They stop applying once you leave the
I
city.
just hope it has keyboard controls.
Nobody goes farther than that.
Oh god.
At least nobody wants to come back.
I don't know about that. You might get lucky. I mean, the thing is what somebody made me realize is, like, there's gonna be mods.
I mean, a lot of games are coming with pretty good keyboard controls now.
Man.
Even RPGs on PC.
I'm just thinking about, what's it called? Dark Souls? And the controls that game had, which were, like, it never fully had proper mouse control, if I remember right.
But that's, I mean, recent games.
This is true.
Under the car. It's a tight fit,
This
but
is
Like,
true.
at least I can. Then
Ni
again,
no Kuni
I don't
2.
wear all that fancy armor.
What the?
So they're starting to get it.
Oh, wow. Wow, it doesn't look like I can go under there. Okay, that makes sense.
Following the eagle. Falcon, whatever.
Just gonna keep running. What is that game that's supposed to be coming out that's like Destiny? Project Titan?
Hawthorne, can you...
BioWare?
Isn't it? It is something. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that looks too great.
It didn't look great. The problem is maybe
It looks too ambitious.
I think it must have been an Ubisoft. Yeah, it must have been an Ubisoft game because they did that fake that shit that they do, that fucking video game talk. They do that shit with every trailer they show. Like, we got this sick new game coming out called Ghost Recon Wildlands, and you hear them talk, and it's like, all right, guys, you got to stay frosty. All right, hey, I need you to come up here, and you're gonna have to take over that antenna over there. You got it, buddy? Give me a second. 10-4. Just like, shut the fuck up. They do it with every single year. There's at least like 1 or 2 games that are like that. Oh man. You did.
Yeah, when I saw it, it's just like, this looks too ambitious.
Alright.
That's all I was thinking.
Whoa. This is just reminding me that I need to play through Titanfall 2 at some point.
I need to get Titanfall too.
Oh no. Oh man, it was on sale for super cheap too. Like a while ago.
I mean, it will be on sale again for super cheap too.
I want to say it was like $5.
Oh.
It'll probably it was like that for seems like a month. I don't know. Uh-oh.
Cause I think I'd enjoy it.
The first game was cool,
God damn it.
but
I jumped off a cliff.
you're supposed to do that. That's how you level up your character. I think. Alright. But yeah, Titanfall 1 was a really cool game, but the problem was it was multiplayer only. Like the campaign, like I remember when it came out, like I was like, oh, I've heard this campaign is pretty bad. And you start doing the campaign, and the campaign is just somebody talking over multiplayer matches. This doesn't really make sense.
I think the next mission is solo anyway, so you may want to do it.
I'm doing one right now. I'm doing something
where you get your light back.
Oh, maybe that's it. I got a couple of weapons. Open some chests.
What?
I'm shooting some dudes called dregs.
Did you start a mission?
Yes. On Earth.
It's like
I'm in a forest right now, like a cloudy forest thing.
Yeah. Where it's talking about getting your light back, and there's like these like ghost things.
Yeah, I just killed one a second ago.
Projections.
Wow, it's like Halo. Like, in a good way. Halo had some pretty good AI.
I wouldn't know.
Halo has some really cool AI. Like, compared to a lot of games where they don't really do much, Halo's AI tended to, like, they worked in a system that made sense. Is the best way I can describe it. You didn't download that El Dorito thing, did you?
What?
It's a no. It's like Halo Online, but free. But I think it's kind of like pulled off the internet now. That's why I was wondering. It's actually, supposedly, if you stream it or something, they're acting really weird about it. Like, some people are getting their like YouTube channels like flagged or whatever for streaming the game.
Interesting.
It's a whole thing. It's been around for a while, but they just did a big update, and then they got a DMCA for basically making free Halo, which Microsoft did, but they put it out in Russia only. So people kept updating it, so it's got like current maps. Like it has maps from like Halo ODST and stuff in it.
So you'll learn this later, but when you get to exotics, Face and Shadow, I guess that's the new one. But when you get to exotics, you can have one weapon and one armor.
How does that work?
They're the highest
Like,
tier.
so one weapon and one armor. Like, what would that do?
You can only have one armor piece that's exotic and
Oh.
one weapon
Oh,
out of your 3.
gotcha.
Well, out of your 3 and one armor piece. Like, you can't have all legendary or exotic, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah. I'm sure this game has that thing of people knowing, like, this is one of the best loadouts you can possibly have.
Yeah, you can do that. It's what you like playing with. Like, there's a machine gun.
Scared them away.
It's called Sweet Business.
Is there a shovel? The ultimate weapon.
No, there's a sword, though.
Close enough. Does that give you increased melee range or something?
No, but it sort of has like a lock-on dash. The swords are really fun. I like them.
This is why we were led here. I haven't been as close to the Traveler's Light since... Do you feel it? Hold on to your helmet.
Yeah, Kevin... Have you met Kevin's friend Steve?
I don't know. I doubt it. He played... There was somebody else that was like a 4th person during Vermintide.
It might have been him.
Yeah, I can't remember who it was.
But he plays that. We've been doing the raids sometimes.
Man.
We actually beat it.
Are those the things that are supposed to be super involved?
Yeah. I doubt you'll ever have time for those.
I probably won't. I
mean, we got it down to like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Once we knew what we were doing. And it sort of felt really good once we figured it out.
Man. Yeah, that's the stuff they've been doing on that their giant bomb, right?
Yeah.
They did. I don't remember what they were doing. I know they had some videos like 8 hours long with them trying to do something.
Yeah, then they did something with the first expansion, what's called Raid Layers, and we never did that. And I don't know how it totally is different. Because it, like, takes the old raid, but it changes it somehow.
Oh man, I feel stupid. Alright.
Yeah, I do too.
This game wanted me to do something very specific, and I wasn't doing that thing, and I was like, how come this isn't doing anything? Now I know.
I don't think we get Golden Gun to start with.
I'm a Jedi.
Which do we get?
What? What is? I don't know what
Is
that
it the
is.
staff?
Oh, yeah, I had a staff thing I was just hitting this dude with. Oh, okay, yeah, Golden Gun is the thing that you start off with in the little intro thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's a staff.
So that's the fire. So it's fire-based, then there's an arc-based, and then that's a staff. And then Shadow Shot is the void-based. And, like, each class has one like that.
What just happened?
I died.
I don't know, my screen just flashed. Oh, it took me back to the map.
I like how you said that just as I died.
That's why I was like, when you said that, like, you said you died, and my screen flashed at the same time. So I was like, it's not telling me that Eric died, is it? What the hell?
Yay. Ingram. But it's a white, so it's not really one.
Oh, alright, in town.
So when you get old gear, you go to your inventory.
Yep. Dismantle it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just looking at some of it because I got a bunch of the stuff that's like almost the same but worse. And that gives you Glimmer.
Which is used to upgrade or buy stuff. It's mostly mods later on. And it gives you components.
Let's see.
The biggest thing is when you get, I guess you would call them legendaries, the purples. Because they give you shards. Then say you get a weapon you really like, right?
Yeah.
Then you start feeding guns into other guns.
So you just like upgrade that one weapon?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But you need shards from legendaries to do it.
Man. The game just crashed.
What happened?
I have no clue. It was some error code. Scan and repair. I don't want to do that.
You got time.
Should be good.
I mean, they just patched yesterday.
You getting that Sea of Thieves?
No.
I can't believe how close I was to getting that. I was like, oh, this is going to be great. And I was like, oh God.
Of all the people that said, like, Destiny has lacked some content, that seems to have lacked a ton.
I've heard some people that absolutely love it. See, I have a problem where a lot of times when I end up playing games online, I end up encountering people that are just kind of like dicks. And sometimes I'll just play a game by myself and, I'll meet some new people. I'm like, oh, this is okay.
I mean, this you can just play alone if you want.
Well, I mean, I saw, like, in the beginning, like, it actually paired me up with people, which was okay. But, like, Sea of Thieves, so they had a couple of free weekends, and I tried both of them. I tried the two that were open to everybody, and I jump in, and I'm like, alright, this seems cool. And then, like, instantly, I'm on a ship with two other people, and, everybody's talking, and then they just, like, turn and look at me, and then I'm in jail. And then they're, like, dancing in front of me, and then they intentionally sink the ship and leave and disconnect. And I'm just like, what the fuck is this? So whatever, I managed to get out of jail after a little while, and then repaired the thing, and, like, managed to, steer the ship to land, get there, find treasure, start unloading the treasure. I'm like, okay, this seems like it could be cool. Two other players show up. I'm like, alright, great. And then they see me on land bringing stuff back, and then they run off with the ship. I'm just like, what the fuck? And they immediately crash into a rock and they disconnect too. I'm like, this is nothing. This is... I don't know what else I would do here. Especially as a solo player. Welcome to Earth.
Okay, well.
Oh man, did it again. Damn it.